TikTok convinced me to get House of the Beast, so here are some thoughts. I'm going to try to make this as condensed as I possibly can. I have so many thoughts about this. So first of all, the actual physical book is gorgeous. I like the cover. It has very lovely sprayed edges. And the actual hardback part is gorgeous. We've got the 3 eyes here, which are amazing. The end papers are likewise a work of art here, like very pretty. And this is going to be spoilery, so if you don't want spoilers, stop watching now. As well, there are quite a few illustrations in the book. Very nice, very pretty. How do I feel about this? Not too good. So basically, Alma is in this fancy house and they're like soldiers. Every, I think it's 7 or 8 years, they go into this realm, kind of like spirit, shadowy world called the Umbral Plane. Alma, the FMC, wants to get revenge for her mother's death. She wants to take her father's place as the head honcho of their world, the Avera family. And the way that she needs to do that is to kill a fallen star so that it does not turn into some kind of god. They're basically like 4 gods in this book, and the people are trying to maintain the status quo and make sure no other fallen stars turn into gods. Okay, well, this other character, Aster, the MMC, he is supposedly really manipulative. He is using Alma because turns out he's actually a son from one of the gods and a queen from long ago. He was unalived, and long story short, he's trying to get his revenge. There are just different things in this story that did not work for me. So first of all, it took until the last 100 pages for the action to really start actioning. And I was literally slogging through this for 2 weeks, the last 2 weeks of February. I wasn't able to finish this until March 1st at 1 in the morning, and only because it was okay, it's finally picking up. Something's happening. I get to see what happens. It just wasn't working, and I don't know. I didn't feel like it was too much telling and not enough showing. I wasn't vibing. I wasn't enjoying parts of it, but it just really wasn't working for me. What really got my goat at the end of this, and I was up at 1 in the morning and I'd been exhausted, and I finished reading this and I suddenly had so much energy because I was so mad. I've even gone back trying to look for answers on this and I can't find any answers. So basically at the very end, Aster's trying to destroy all of the realm by converging the Umbral Plane with the human world. And he's keeping her busy by having her fight a sword, and she knows that she is his only weakness. So she lets herself get stabbed through the torso so that she can unalive him. It mentions multiple times how she has been stabbed in the torso and talks about, gut not feeling good and stuff like that. Okay, that's how this chapter ends. Bye-bye, Aster's gone. Next chapter is just blithely slipping into, Alma's with Sevalee in this hotel place. And I'm like, okay, I got the memo that Aster returned the use of her metal arm, but how did she not die? What? And then this last bit of I don't know how many pages is just talking about how everybody goes about their life and what they do. And I was just like, what? So yeah, this is going to be a shelf trophy in my house. I doubt I will ever read this again. What do you think?